Hey, hi all. In this today's session, we'll talk about AngularJS directives. So, as we discussed about the core features of AngularJS in the starting session, this is one of the major core feature comes up in AngularJS. So, it's basically using it to extend HTML, right? So, there are special attributes starting with ng prefix, as I mentioned. So, using ng prefix, we are going to add directives, or we can create our custom directives as well. But before to that custom directives, we have some built-in AngularJS directives we can discuss now. Okay, so once we aware of the built-in AngularJS directives, then we go for creating our own custom directives using AngularJS. Okay, let's discuss about the AngularJS directives here. So AngularJS directives are used to extend HTML. Okay, so they are a special kind of attributes, right? Starting with ng prefix, correct? So let's say like let's see below Angular directives, AngularJS built-in directives. First one is ng app. I think we have seen already. So to define the application or app name of Angular. Second thing is ng init. This is one more important directive. Third thing is ng model. Fourth one is ng repeat. Of course, ng model, ng bind, ng click. There are some more other Angular directives, but these four are frequently using it as part of a website development using AngularJS. Okay, so Angular app, Angular init, Angular model, Angular repeat, right? Sorry, Angular repeat. Some more others also there, like ng controller, ng model, and ng bind. So ng click. So there are some more things, but these are important Angular directives which we talk about here. Okay, coming here, this directive, right, starts, right, an AngularJS application. AngularJS application. So that means when you give this, this indicates that your AngularJS application is going to start, right? So ng app directive starts an AngularJS application. It defines the root element. It automatically initializes or bootstraps the application when the web page containing AngularJS application in stuff. It is also used to load various AngularJS models inside of AngularJS application. Got it? So to extend this, let me do this. So the ng app directive starts an AngularJS application, right? That means it initializes the application when the web page containing AngularJS stuff. Okay, so it is also used to load various AngularJS models. It is also used to load various AngularJS models inside of AngularJS application. Okay, so this ng app is the starting tag, starting AngularJS directive, which is used to start AngularJS application. And this basically loads AngularJS application models when the application is browsed in the browser. Coming to the ng init, this directive initializes application data. this directive initializes the application data. So the ng directive initialize the AngularJS application data, and it is used to assign values to the variables in the following are the relevant code snippet, where we can initialize the array of the names or classes or countries, etc., and that can be used in coming Angular directives. This directive basically initializing the application data. Okay, and coming to the NG model, and this directive defines the model that is variable to be used in the AngularJS. So this directive is used to, right, define the model that, right, is a variable to be used in AngularJS. Okay, so this NG model directive defines the model or variable to be used in the AngularJS applications, I can say. So it is used to define or used to define the model, in this case variable, right, to be used in application. And coming to the next one, ng repeat. Okay, let me try this way. This is this thing, and this is regarding this. And coming to this ng repeat, so this directive repeats the HTML elements for each item in the collection or array. Okay, that means if we want to repeatedly execute the HTML element, we are going to use ng repeat. This directive is used to repeats HTML elements for each item in a collection. So the ng repeat, okay, directive repeats each value inside of collections list. That may be a collection or array or a group of values. So whatever it makes sense, or it makes as a collection, each collection item is going to be repeatedly assigned to HTML control using this NC repeat. Okay, now let's see an example of this directives, how it is going to be reflected when we use inside of application. Let me go back to my Visual Studio Coder. So I'll be creating AngularJS 3 HTML. So I'm going to create HTML and then head. So inside of this, I'm going to define my script tag. Of course, I'll be having the title here. You can say AngularJS Directives demo. And inside of this script, as I mentioned, we need to give the AngularJS stuff. In this case, HTTPS. Let me copy this from here. Otherwise, we may see some problems while typing it because it is taking case sensitivity. So once you give this reference, come back here, body, and define your logics inside of this. Again, you will be having form tag, and inside of this, I'm going to write some controls. Okay, let me first define head sample application for Angular JS directives. Okay, and after that, I'm going to define div. Okay, for this div, okay, I'm going to specify app ng app. This is default empty, let's assume. And here I'm going to assign initialize init. I'm going to use initialize some values for the variables. In this case, I can say name. Okay, this is one variable I'm going to use it. Ramana Bhupalli. And after that, I'm going to say location Hyderabad, something like this. These are the string variables. You just make sure that should give in single quote. Okay. So I think this is something I'm assigning two variables. Okay. And after this, I'm going to assign, let's say student equal to, and within this student, let's say this, no. And here, first name equal to, let's say like VRR. Okay. And then I say last name equal to, right? Not this thing, first name and last name. Let me change this as Ramana and this change to Limbali. Okay. And then roll number is 3387. Okay. And I'll declare one more variable, marks. I think this I'll declare as some array here. And for 4 subjects, okay. And then I'll close this. Now see here, this is my entire ng list. This is ng app. Ng list is having a name, right? Ng app is having empty. Ng unit is having name, okay. And this is some location, okay. Let me say college, ABCD college, location Hyderabad, and this is student, collection, and this is mocks array. Okay, I'm just closing my div here, and this is where my div is closing. Once after this, I'm going to declare controls, HTML controls. First control is hello. So I want to display here name, first name and last name. Then I'm going to use, I think, talking about directives, right? So let's say that I'm going to say enter, your name. Okay. So in this case, I'll say that as in the previous example, text, and then ng model equal to, okay, name, closing this, and that thing I'm printing here, hello, span, and here I'll say ng bind equal to name, just closing this, okay, and just do this. And after this, again I'll use p tag, the given into student name, I'll say student name, given student information with marks. So here I'll use variable order list, and here I'll use list item ng repeat. So because I wanted to repeat the student first name, last name, and the marks. Okay. Or do you want to do this? Otherwise, don't get confused. I'll change this to something different. Okay. I'll use simple thing, countries. And instead of this, locally in US and name United States. This is one thing. Okay. And come on. And locally, right? ANGB and name, right? United Kingdom, right? And closing this again, this way you can display multiple countries, comma, and locally. This is something I'll say en free effort for French, ENFR. Okay, and name, and let me say name France. That's it. This is my array here. Okay. So collection I've defined this way. I think we should use this. This one. This one. This is my collection instead of the I have one JSON, second JSON, third JSON. Okay. Let me use this. Now after this, what I mention here is like let me do this as list of countries with locally and insert repeat, right? Country in countries. This is what the collection we mentioned above, correct? So inside of this, I'm going to say country, right? Plus the country is a variable is country dot. I want to print name, country dot name. Okay, plus uh, comma and so locally colon plus country dot. I want to print locally. This is my locally. Okay, this is my statement. So what I did, I just defined a variable country in as in a class. This is the collection name. Country in countries. So country is country dot name. Locally is country dot locally. Okay, so let's see how it is running through. So I'm running inside of this Visual Studio Code I'm using open with live server. Oops. List of countries with locally. What happened? NZ repeat country in country. Oh, more extra. Okay. It's fine, right? Countries, country, place country, locally, place this one. Where's the problem? Locally in use, name United States, name United Kingdom, name France. Sure. This is the comma mentioned, right? Did I do any mistake here? This is locally. Let's see, United Kingdom, and this is something. I think I should not close this. I should close after this. Okay, let me open this. Okay, list of countries with locally. Let me try this. Okay, this is NZ model, which is displaying fine here. List of countries with locally, country in countries. So NG app is a fine, NG init. This is a fine. This is closing, and this is fine. And where is the problem here? Oh, country. This is string, right? Country, and this is locally, fine. Let me open this now. Oh, still problem. This is the string, and plus this is the dynamic value. This is the string, and this is the oops. Let me try now. Let me check this. The AngularJS framework is downloaded or not first. Let me try this. Yep, it is downloaded. No issue with this. Raising some issue. ng app and ng init countries slash n is not accepting. Okay, let me remove this. Let me keep this in single line. Okay, I'll copy this also here, the same line. Oops, I think 2 commas it is. Let me try now. Yeah. Country United States, locally in yes, country United Kingdom, locally in ZB, country France, locally is CNFIA. Okay. This is something which is displaying here, and we can type it here. The same value is coming. So you can make a design. You can make stylish look for your countries. Here we want to keep any variable, like we want to give some b tag here. Q here and keep on pasting it here. List of countries, and these are the country details. Okay, so this is something how it looks like for directives demo, right? I used ngr, ng init, and ng basically using it for defining variable values or collection values, and ng repeat basically using it for repeating your collection and assigning values to HTML controls. This is my HTML control li, and for this control, which is basically repeating till this no number of nodes inside of your this definition. Okay, so I hope you understand the AngularJS directives here. We're using ng-app, ng-init, and ng-repeat. Okay, of course, ng-model and ng-bind is both same. Whatever name you are defining for model, same name you have to use it for ng-bind. Okay, so I hope you understood this ng directives, ng-app, and init, model, repeat. Okay. So thanks for listening to this video, and please subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you.